Good afternoon, everyone. I am Teacher Joshel. So, please stand up, everyone, to our prayer. Amen. Thank you. So, before you sit, please watch the video for our energizer.
I got do, push pineapple, shake the tree. I got do, push pineapple, grind coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down onto the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody.
Okay, very good. So, before kayo umupo, ay pulutin muna ninyo ang mga basura sa ilalim ng inyong upuan. So, secretary, sino ba ngayon ang absent? Okay, iilan lang daw ang absent ngayon. So, class, bigyan natin ng good job clap ang ating mga sarili dahil iilan lang ang absent ngayon. Okay, ang good job clap ay sundin nyo lang ako. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, good job. Our classroom rules is, number 1, raise your hand before you speak. Okay, patas din nyo yung kamot before daw mo istorya. Number 2, listen carefully. So, dapat naminaw jud mo sa ako, ha? Then, number 3 is always try your best. So, i-try jud ninyo answer. Bisan kung paminaw ninyo dili tama. Okay, class? Okay, class. What are last topic? Okay, tama. Number 2, what are the characteristics of fish disease? Okay, tama si ate. Class, may activity ako sa inyo ngayon. Ang tawag nito ay show picture or clip for disease versus health fish. Okay, class, may group activity tayo ngayon. Ang tawag nito ay card showing different fish disease. Okay, hahatiin ko kayo ng 3 grupo. Dito ang mga unang grupo, 2 grupo, at pangatlong grupo. May ibibigay ako sa inyo na different cards. Okay, in your group, may isa kayong pipiliin na mag-represent dito sa harap. Okay, class, may katanungan ako sa inyong ginawa kanina. Okay, ang first tanong ko ay, what do you observe in the pictures? Tama, si ate, lahid daw ang mga naa sa picture. Okay, number 2, what disease to think that fish have? Okay, tama si kuya. Number 3, what do you think in the solution of this disease? So, okay, class, tama si ate. What do you think our topic today? Okay, tama. Our topic today is fish disease. Our objectives identify and describe virus, fish disease, bacteria, viral, parasitic, and fungi. Number 2, appreciate the importance of maintaining good fish health. Number 3, practice proper handling techniques for fish and reduce stress and support disease prevention.
Now class, just like humans and other animals, fish can also get sick. This illness can affect their behavior, appearance, and survival. And if not treated properly, they can spread and cause serious damages to fish populations. Now, fish diseases are generally classified into 4 main types: the bacterial, the viral, parasitic, and fungal. Now, each of these has its own causes, symptoms, and treatments. Now, the poor water quality. Bacterial infections can spread rapidly in crowded or dirty environments, but the good news is they are usually treatable with antibiotics if caught early. Now answer the viral disease, the silent threat in fish farming. These are more difficult to detect and even harder to cure. In many cases, fish may suddenly die in large numbers without any obvious warning signs. Since there are no direct treatments for viral infections, prevention is key. This includes quarantine, good hygiene, and avoiding stressors in the fish habitat. Next up is the parasitic infections. These are caused by tiny organisms such as protozoa or flukes that attach to a fish skin, gills, or even internal organs. They drain the fish's energy and can open the door for more serious diseases. Regular monitoring and appropriate treatments like salt bath or antiparasitic medications can help control these outbreaks. Now the last one is the fungal disease. Ever notice with a fish with white cotton-like patches on its skin? That's likely a fungal infection. Fungi often attack after a fish gets injured or is already sick from another illness. Keeping the water clean and treating wounds early can help prevent this fuzzy invader. Now class, so how do we keep our fish happy and healthy? Here are 4 key practices that we need to do. First is handle fish gently and correctly. Number 2 is maintain clean and well-balanced water conditions. Now, number 3 is provide a healthy, nutritious diet. The last one is observe your fish regularly for early signs of illness. Now, by staying alert and informed, fish farmers and hobbyists can avoid big problems before they start.